Hi there everyone. Today I'm going to make a really simple pastry cream. You can use pastry creams, it's like a custard in like a pie, a cream pie, or you can do it with a cake. Today I'm going to make it for a cake, and it's going to have strawberries and whipped cream and everything. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's like a simple pastry cream. We're going to start with 1.25 cups of whole milk. And we're going to heat it up on the stove. We're not going to boil it. We're just going to get it kind of heated up and have it set there till we're ready to use it. So while your milk is heating up, you're going to have 3 egg yolks, 1/4 cup of sugar, and a pinch of salt, which is in here. And you want to whisk this together to make kind of a paste. And then normally you would use 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and you would sift that in this. But because I am making a gluten-free dessert today, I'm going to use all cornstarch. Instead of 2 tablespoons of each, I'm using 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. But if I wasn't doing a gluten-free dessert, I would do half of each. So I would do 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. But I am doing a gluten-free dessert today, so I definitely am not going to put flour in this. So what you want is a paste, and then your milk that you have on the stove, you want to bring it, when you're done with this making your paste, you want to bring it to a mild, just when it starts boiling, and then you're going to take it off the stove. But you're going to wait for it to just start boiling, and then we'll remove it off the stove, and we're going to gradually add it to this mixture. We don't want to do it all at once because we don't want scrambled eggs. It's called tempering. So now we're going to go over to the stove. So you can see the little bubbles. You can see it just started boiling, and that's what we want. Now we're going to remove it from the stove. Okay, here's our milk. We took it off the stove, and now we're going to gradually mix it in, and do it very gradually because we do not want the eggs to scramble. So you're going to find something to set it on, and just gradually add your milk and whisk constantly, just like I'm doing here. And of course you'll want something under the bowl so it doesn't slip. And this is how we make our homemade pastry cream or custard, just like this. It's really easy, and it's really good. It's homemade, and it's very easy to make and delicious. So now we're going to put this back in the pot, and we're going back to the stove, and we're going to bring this to a medium high. You don't want it on a high because you don't want it to burn. And what we're going to do is kind of a medium boil for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then it will thicken. With all the cornstarch in here, it will thicken how you want it. So we're going to pour this back in the pot, and we're going over to the stove. So it's starting to heat up right now, and I have it on a medium, and we're just going to let it kind of come to a boil and continue stirring it until it thickens real creamy and thick. Here it is. This is exactly how you want it. You take it off the stove. So this is exactly the consistency you want, and it happens just super fast. Like everything could be kind of thin, all of a sudden, boom, it goes and it gets real thick. So now you want to add your teaspoon of pure vanilla, and that's the point you want to do it. You do not add the vanilla before that because it will not thicken if you do it before you cook it on the stove. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this pastry cream in a clean bowl. Okay, so you're going to pour all your pastry cream in a clean bowl. And you can use this for a pie, a cream pie, like I said earlier. But what we're going to do is get some plastic wrap, And we're going to cover this up. We're going to touch the cream with the plastic, and the purpose of that is so it can cool without making a film on it. Like if you weren't to put this on, it would grow like a skin, like a film, and we don't want that. So now it can cool just like this at room temp until it gets to room temp, and then you can refrigerate it until you use it. So this is our pastry cream, a very simple and very rich cream. Hope you enjoy this.